What did I get up to in my sewing room this week? Stay tuned to find out. G'day, my name is Sean and this is my weekly update where I share my quilting adventures. Come see what I've been working on, what I've completed, and all the other fun and exciting news. Let's go ahead and get started with our works in progress. I'm really happy with all the progress I've made this week, and the first thing I want to show you some progress on is some on the Star Climber, which is a project that I've been doing along with my friend Katie over at Greenland Quilter. Last week we got live together and we made a couple of the woven stars, and this is the first one that I did, and I think this one turned out really nicely. This is just from scraps that I had from a previous project earlier in the year. I then went ahead and did a second one later on with some Allison glass fabrics, and I absolutely love how this one turned out as well. And then because I had a little extra time, I thought it'd be fun to do one of the courthouse step blocks because I don't have a whole lot of those made yet. And then so that's how this one turned out. It used pretty much most of the same fabrics as the first woven star that I showed you. Let me know in the comments what you think. The next project I want to show you some progress on is Clue 4 of the Flyaway Puzzle Mystery Quilt by Cotton Cuts. Last week I showed you this little section that I had worked on, and since then I've done a little more work on it, mostly on yesterday's live, and that's one of the other sections. And then this one here as well. And then I did this one, and now realize that it should be this color here, these two matching. So I'm going to have to pull these couple apart and redo it. You know, sometimes you make mistakes, and that's okay. I've also done a little bit of work on Toasty the Dragon. I have done this block here, or most of it. And on the other side, we've got this here. I've been using a lot of the Kona sheens, and I think it's going to look really nice when this is all done together, because this is going to be a lot of the horns on the dragon's wing. And then we brought out one more project that I haven't worked on in a few months probably. It's the Stitchets from last year. This is a block just using some of the leftover pieces, all different colors, and this is what I've gotten done so far. I think this has turned out really nice. Even though it's super scrappy, it looks to me as though it's supposed to be together. Let me know what you think. Well, that's what I have for my works in progresses. I have a finished object to show you a little later on the episode, but before we do that, let's go to our week in review. And if you're new to the channel, this is a series of videos I take during the week, mostly of me sewing, but also of any adventures we get up to, so I hope you enjoy. Last week I asked everybody if there was only one colour that you could not ever use again, which one would it be? It was fun reading the answers. There was a wide variety of answers. I think some said blue, orange, brown, that sort of thing there, and a lot of you said that it was too hard to choose. I totally get that. It was hard for me too. I think for me, probably orange, because although it's a colour I enjoy, it's not one that I use a whole lot in my sewing. This week I thought it'd be interesting to ask you, what is one technique that you haven't learned or you're not super good at, but you would like to master or learn more about? Let me know in the comments what that is. For me, I think it'd probably be art quilting or collage quilting. I have a little bit of experience in it, but not a whole lot. Let me know what your answer is in the comments. So what are my goals for this week? Well, I'd like to continue the wonderful progress I've made so far. Maybe get some more progress done on the projects I've been currently showing you. And I'd also like to be able to cut out the fabric for the next block, which is Tigger in the 100 Acre Woods. Let me know what your goals are for this week. And so now it is time for our news and events, and we're quite busy around here. Last Sunday morning we had my friend Katie from Greenland Quilter, and we sewed together for a couple of hours and made one of these blocks, which is the woven star, and then I also made one of the courthouse steps that I showed you a little earlier in the episode. It was a lot of fun doing that. Yesterday morning I had my friend Amanda from Stitching Life Together. She is fairly new to the YouTube game, and it was really fun being able to hang out with her, sew together, and get to know a little bit more about her. If you haven't checked out her channel, go over and check it out, because I'd love to see her get over the 100 subscriber mark. She is this close. This coming week, I'm going to have the Kanga and Roo time-lapse come out tomorrow, so definitely check that out. And then don't forget my guild tonight. We have a free online guild for anyone that's interested. We have a lot of fun. We do a lot of show and tell. So if you are interested in joining, duck over to my Discord group. The link is in the description. And join us as well. We'd love to have you. It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then at 10 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to duck over to Tammy's channel, The Siberian Wind, where we get to put together the next block of Elizabeth Hartman's Fab Farb. If you are a West Coaster and want to catch me live and don't want to get up at the crack of dawn, this is a great way to do it. So it's going to be at 10 p.m. Eastern, so definitely check it out. I hope to see you there. I am very excited to be able to share with you a completed block, and this is one I've been working on over the last few weeks. It is Eeyore, which is part of the 100 Acres Sew Along by Art East Quilting Co. It's really, really neat to be able to share this with you because it took a bit longer than I expected, but I am very excited with the results. You can see one of the little honeybees here with this little piece of fabric, which is poor little Eeyore's tail, and he looks very sad as the bees carry it off. And so we'll give you a closer look at the Eeyore block. I think it turned out nicely. I love the fabric here for the bow, and then his little tail, and then a little bee taken off of it. Let me know in the comments what you think of this. I'm very happy with it, and I'm looking forward to being able to do Tigger very, very soon. Well, that is it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. It helps me immensely. Tell a friend. I always love hearing comments from my viewers. I hope you all have a great day. Happy sewing, and we'll see you next time.